So we're ready for exercise 3, and the function that we're given is f of x equals x plus 1 over x minus 1, and we want to calculate two different quantities, f of x plus 1 and f of x plus 1. And we'll see that these are going to come out to be different. Now I'm going to write my box thing down here again. And you can use this if you want, but you don't have to if you see the idea. So for this function, f of box, f of whatever in parentheses is, so I'm replacing the x with a box. It would be box plus 1 over box minus 1, right? If I happen to have inside parentheses x plus 1, then the x plus 1 goes up here, and the x plus 1 would go down there also. So let's just write that out in standard notation now. We'd say f of x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1 in parentheses plus 1 over x plus 1 in parentheses minus 1. And so what does this become? The parentheses here don't really affect anything because I'm just adding and subtracting. And when I combine like terms up above, I get x plus 2. Down below, 1 minus 1 is 0, so I have just over x. So that f of x plus 1 in parentheses becomes x plus 2 over x once I've carried out that calculation. Now this f of x plus 1 is something totally different because here I'm just, again, the function expression is staying unchanged, and I'm adding a 1 on the end. So I really just copy the function expression, x plus 1 over x minus 1, and add a 1 on the end. Now that's pretty much it. But let's go ahead and do the algebra to combine these, right? We would, to do that, I would have to rewrite that 1 with a common denominator. I'm going to rewrite 1 as a fraction with this x minus 1 denominator, and for it to be equal to 1, the numerator and denominator would have to be the same. So I rewrote 1 as x minus 1 over x minus 1. Now I can add x plus 1 plus x minus 1 all over x minus 1. And when I combine like terms up above, x plus x is 2x. 1 minus 1 is gone over x minus 1, the common denominator. There's my simplified result. So just notice, okay, just want to point out these are very different answers for these two different parts of that problem. And I think I'm gonna just cut this off here and leave this as a separate video, and we'll do exercises, further exercises in a separate segment.